Charles Dickens stands as one of the most celebrated authors in the English language, renowned for his vivid characters, intricate plots, and incisive social commentary. His literary oeuvre captures the complexities of human experience, particularly in the context of 19th-century England. Dickens's significance in literature transcends his captivating narratives. He was a social critic whose works addressed the pressing issues of his time, such as poverty, child labor, and the plight of the working class. Through his stories, he brought to light the stark realities of Victorian society, making him not only a master storyteller but also a powerful advocate for social reform. Dickens's writing style is marked by his rich, descriptive prose and the creation of memorable characters who often embody the struggles of their time. His narratives are imbued with a sense of humor, satire, and a deep empathy for his characters, allowing readers to connect with their experiences on a personal level. Themes of redemption, social injustice, and the dichotomy between wealth and poverty are prevalent throughout his works. He had an uncanny ability to weave humor and tragedy together, often within the same passage, which adds a unique depth to his storytelling. In the context of Victorian England, Dickens's works were groundbreaking. The Industrial Revolution was reshaping society, leading to unprecedented urbanization and changes in social structures. His novels often depict the struggles of the impoverished and the moral dilemmas faced by individuals within a rapidly changing world. By portraying the hardships faced by characters like Oliver Twist and David Copperfield, Dickens compelled his readers to confront the uncomfortable truths about society. His writings not only entertained but also served as a call to action, inspiring readers to advocate for social justice and reform. The importance of Dickens's works extends beyond their historical context. They remain relevant today. Issues of inequality and social justice continue to resonate in contemporary society, making Dickens's insights as poignant as ever. His ability to capture the human condition in all its complexities ensures that his works will endure for generations, providing a mirror through which we can reflect on our own societal challenges. Charles Dickens was born on February 7, 1812, in Portsmouth, England, into a family that would experience both the comfort and the struggle of the early 19th century. He was the second of 8 children born to John and Elizabeth Dickens. His father was a clerk in the Naval Pay Office, and while the family enjoyed a modest lifestyle, financial stability was not a constant presence in their lives. The precariousness of their economic situation would shape Dickens's outlook on life and profoundly influence his writing. Dickens's childhood was marked by significant upheaval. As a young boy, he was exposed to the stark contrasts of wealth and poverty that would later become central themes in his works. His family faced financial difficulties when his father was imprisoned for debt in 1824. This event had a lasting impact on Dickens. The imprisonment forced him to leave school at the age of 12 and take up work to support the family. This experience not only deprived him of a formal education, but also instilled in him a deep understanding of the struggles faced by the lower classes in Victorian England. The sense of injustice and the challenges of growing up in a financially unstable household would later resonate throughout his literature. During this tumultuous period, Dickens found employment at a blacking factory, where he worked 10-hour days labeling pots of shoe polish. This grueling job was a stark contrast to the innocence of childhood he had lost, and it exposed him to the harsh realities of labor and exploitation. The experience left an indelible mark on him, fueling his passion for storytelling and compelling him to write about the plight of the poor. The imagery and emotions derived from these experiences would later find their way into his novels, as he sought to give voice to the voiceless. Despite the hardships of his early years, Dickens maintained a fascination with literature. He was an avid reader, devouring works by authors such as Shakespeare, Scott, and Smollett. His love for storytelling began to flourish, leading him to write short stories and sketches during his teenage years. This burgeoning interest in writing would eventually lead him to pursue a career in journalism, where he honed his craft as a reporter and storyteller. The combination of his tumultuous childhood and early exposure to literature played a crucial role in shaping the themes and characters that would define his later works. Charles Dickens's early life was characterized by hardship, resilience, and a burgeoning passion for storytelling. The experiences of his childhood, particularly the financial struggles and the impact of his father's imprisonment, left a profound imprint on his worldview. These formative years not only influenced his writing style and themes but also fueled his lifelong commitment to social justice, which would become a hallmark of his literary career. Charles Dickens's rise to fame began with the publication of his novel Oliver Twist, which was first serialized from 1837 to 1839. This groundbreaking work marked a significant turning point in his literary career and brought him widespread recognition. In Oliver Twist, Dickens drew upon his own childhood experiences to craft a poignant narrative that highlighted the harsh realities faced by the impoverished and marginalized in Victorian society. The story of a young orphan, Oliver, who escapes from a workhouse only to encounter a world of crime and exploitation, resonated deeply with readers and critics alike. At its core, Oliver Twist is a powerful exploration of crime, poverty, and childhood. Through Oliver's harrowing journey, Dickens exposes the grim conditions of the workhouses and the systemic neglect of society's most vulnerable members. The novel's vivid portrayal of the criminal underworld, embodied by characters such as Fagin and the Artful Dodger, underscores the moral ambiguities of a society grappling with rapid industrialization and urbanization. Dickens's ability to portray the struggles of the lower classes with empathy and authenticity was groundbreaking for the time. He gave voice to the voiceless, depicting the stark contrast between the innocence of childhood and the corruption of the adult world. The social impact of Oliver Twist was profound. The novel not only captivated readers with its engaging plot and memorable characters, but also prompted discussions about the treatment of the poor and the need for social reform. Dickens's portrayal of the injustices faced by orphans and street children brought attention to issues such as child labor, inadequate welfare systems, and the moral responsibilities of society. The novel's publication coincided with growing awareness of social issues in Victorian England, and it became a catalyst for change. Dickens's compelling storytelling galvanized public opinion, leading to increased advocacy for social reforms that would improve the lives of the poor and working class. However, the reception of Oliver Twist was not without controversy. Some critics condemned the novel for its unflinching depiction of crime and poverty, arguing that it was overly grim and sensationalist. The portrayal of Jewish characters, particularly Fagin, also sparked debates about anti-Semitism in Dickens's work. Critics accused Dickens of perpetuating negative stereotypes, and this aspect of the novel remains a point of contention among scholars and readers today. Despite the backlash, the novel's popularity soared, and it solidified Dickens's reputation as a significant literary figure. Following the success of Oliver Twist, Dickens transitioned from a burgeoning writer to a full-time novelist. His subsequent works, including Nicholas Nickleby, 1838, and The Old Curiosity Shop, 1840, further established his position in the literary world. The serialized format of his novels allowed him to engage directly with his readers, creating a sense of anticipation and community around his writing. Each installment was met with eager enthusiasm, and Dickens skillfully built suspense and cliffhangers that kept readers coming back for more. As Dickens gained popularity, he began to explore more complex themes in his writing. He delved into the intricacies of human nature, the impact of social class, and the struggles of individuals within the constraints of society. His character development became more nuanced, reflecting the multifaceted nature of human experiences. This evolution in his writing style mirrored his own growth as an author and his deepening engagement with social issues. Dickens's rise to fame also brought with it the challenges of public life. The intense scrutiny of his personal life and the demands of fame began to take a toll on him. He navigated the complexities of celebrity culture, balancing his literary ambitions with the expectations of his audience. Yet, despite the pressures, Dickens remained committed to his craft and used his platform to advocate for social change. The breakthrough with Oliver Twist was a defining moment in Charles Dickens's career. The novel's exploration of crime, poverty, and childhood resonated deeply with readers, prompting important conversations about social issues in Victorian England. While the reception of the novel was met with both acclaim and controversy, it established Dickens as a formidable literary force. His transition to becoming a full-time novelist allowed him to further develop his storytelling abilities and engage with the complexities of human nature. Dickens's rise to fame marked the beginning of a prolific career that would leave an indelible mark on literature and society. Charles Dickens is celebrated for his rich body of work, which includes several major novels that have left a lasting impact on literature. Each novel is marked by distinct themes and character development, often drawing on Dickens's own life experiences and the social realities of his time. In this chapter, we will explore four of his most significant works: David Copperfield, Great Expectations, Bleak House, and A Tale of Two Cities. Through these novels, Dickens tackles issues of personal growth, social class, legal injustice, and historical transformation, weaving complex narratives that resonate with readers to this day. David Copperfield, 1850, is often regarded as Dickens's most autobiographical novel, reflecting his own journey from childhood to adulthood. The narrative follows the life of David Copperfield, who is born into a troubled family, experiences the loss of his father, and faces numerous hardships as he navigates his youth. The parallels between David's life and Dickens's own experiences are striking. Both faced adversity at a young age, endured financial struggles, and eventually found solace in the world of literature. One of the novel's central themes is personal growth and resilience. David's journey is one of self-discovery, as he learns to overcome the challenges life throws at him. Throughout the narrative, readers witness his evolution from a vulnerable child to a confident adult. This transformation is illustrated through his relationships with other characters, such as the caring but flawed Mr. Micawber, the manipulative Uriah Heep, and the steadfast Agnes Wickfield. Each character serves as a mirror to David's growth, providing lessons in morality, integrity, and the importance of choosing one's path in life. Dickens masterfully crafts David's character development, showcasing how personal experiences shape one's identity. The novel emphasizes the significance of compassion, friendship, and the search for belonging. David's relationships highlight the complexities of human connection, revealing both the joys and sorrows that accompany love and loyalty. Through his protagonist, Dickens advocates for resilience in the face of adversity, encouraging readers to embrace their own journeys of growth. Great Expectations, published in 1860, is another of Dickens's masterpieces that explores the themes of ambition, social class, and redemption. The story follows Pip, an orphan raised by his sister and her husband, Joe Gargery. Pip's life takes a dramatic turn when he receives an unexpected fortune from a mysterious benefactor, leading him to London and into the world of the elite. As Pip navigates this new life, he grapples with the implications of wealth and status, ultimately learning that true worth lies not in social standing but in moral character. Ambition plays a central role in Pip's development. His desire to improve his station in life drives him to pursue a gentleman's lifestyle, distancing himself from his humble origins. However, as the narrative unfolds, Pip learns valuable lessons about identity and integrity. Dickens skillfully portrays the dangers of ambition when it leads to the neglect of one's roots and relationships. Pip's interactions with characters such as Estella, the cold and beautiful object of his affection, and Magwitch, his unexpected benefactor, reveal the complexities of human desire and the often painful pursuit of self-fulfillment. The novel also delves into themes of social class and redemption. Through Pip's journey, Dickens critiques the rigid class structures of Victorian England, highlighting the arbitrary nature of social mobility. Pip's initial disdain for his humble beginnings gives way to a deeper understanding of the value of kindness and humility. In the end, Pip's redemption comes not from wealth but from recognizing the importance of genuine relationships and moral integrity. Great Expectations is marked by its complex characters and moral lessons. Each character embodies different facets of society and human nature, creating a rich tapestry of interactions that drive the narrative forward. The interplay between aspiration and morality serves as a cautionary tale about the perils of ambition, urging readers to reflect on their values and priorities. Bleak House, published in 1853, is a scathing critique of the legal system and social injustice in Victorian England. The novel centers around the interminable case of Jarndyce and Jarndyce, which has become a symbol of the inefficiencies and absurdities of the English judiciary. Dickens uses this case to illustrate how the law can entrap individuals in a never-ending cycle of bureaucracy, ultimately leading to their ruin. Through its multifaceted narrative, Bleak House employs multiple perspectives to shed light on the experiences of various characters, each affected by the legal system in different ways. The novel alternates between the omniscient narrator and the first-person account of Esther Summerson, providing readers with a diverse view of the world Dickens has created. This narrative technique allows Dickens to explore the interconnectedness of his characters while emphasizing the broader societal issues at play. The characters in Bleak House are emblematic of the social injustices Dickens sought to expose. From the impoverished and mistreated street children to the wealthy elite who exploit the system, Dickens paints a vivid picture of a society grappling with moral decay. The contrast between characters like the benevolent Mr. Jarndyce and the nefarious lawyer Tulkinghorn highlights the dichotomy between compassion and exploitation. Through their interactions, Dickens critiques the indifference of the upper classes toward the suffering of the poor, urging readers to recognize the urgent need for social reform. Moreover, the novel addresses themes of identity, family, and the impact of societal expectations. Esther Summerson's journey of self-discovery serves as a counterpoint to the larger narrative, illustrating the struggles of women in a patriarchal society. As a character, Esther embodies resilience and compassion, navigating her own challenges while caring for others. Dickens's portrayal of female characters in Bleak House reflects his nuanced understanding of gender dynamics, further enriching the novel's social commentary. A Tale of Two Cities, published in 1859, is set against the backdrop of the French Revolution and explores themes of sacrifice, resurrection, and transformation. The novel contrasts the lives of characters in London and Paris, illustrating the stark differences between the two cities during a time of upheaval. Through the lens of historical events, Dickens delves into the human capacity for both cruelty and compassion. At the heart of the novel is the theme of sacrifice, embodied by the character of Sidney Carton. Carton's transformation from a dissolute and unfulfilled lawyer to a selfless hero serves as a poignant exploration of redemption. His famous declaration, "It is a far, far better thing that I do than I have ever done," encapsulates the novel's central message about the transformative power of love and sacrifice. Carton's ultimate act of bravery in taking the place of Charles Darnay highlights the idea that true nobility lies in selflessness, a theme that resonates deeply within the context of the revolutionary fervor of the time. The historical context of the French Revolution is crucial to understanding the novel's themes. Dickens portrays the chaos and violence of the Revolution as a response to social injustice and oppression. The stark realities of mob mentality and the consequences of unchecked power serve as a warning against the dangers of extremism. By juxtaposing the experiences of characters in both cities, Dickens underscores the shared humanity that transcends national boundaries. A Tale of Two Cities also explores the concept of resurrection, both literal and metaphorical. The characters' journeys reflect the possibility of redemption and transformation in the face of adversity. Through the trials they endure, Dickens suggests that hope can emerge from despair, and individuals can rise above their circumstances. This theme of resurrection resonates with readers, encouraging them to believe in the potential for change, even in the darkest of times. Across Dickens's major works, several recurring themes emerge that define his literary legacy. Social criticism is a prominent element, as he uses his narratives to address the inequalities and injustices prevalent in Victorian society. Dickens's characters often grapple with issues of class, poverty, and moral ambiguity, reflecting the complexities of human nature. His ability to portray the struggles of the lower classes with empathy sets him apart as a champion for social justice. Family dynamics also play a significant role in Dickens's novels. Many of his characters experience fractured relationships, loss, and the longing for belonging. Through these explorations, Dickens underscores the importance of familial bonds and the impact of societal expectations on individual lives. The theme of childhood innocence juxtaposed with the harsh realities of adult life further emphasizes the need for compassion and understanding within families and communities. Moreover, Dickens's works often feature the journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Characters like David Copperfield and Pip evolve through their experiences, ultimately learning valuable lessons about morality, identity, and the human condition. This theme resonates deeply with readers, as it reflects the universal quest for meaning and purpose in life. Dickens's major novels are marked by rich character development, complex themes, and a profound social consciousness. Through David Copperfield, Great Expectations, Bleak House, and A Tale of Two Cities, Dickens explores the intricacies of human experience against the backdrop of societal issues. His ability to weave together narratives that highlight personal growth, social criticism, and the transformative power of sacrifice ensures that his works remain relevant and impactful, continuing to resonate with readers across generations. Charles Dickens's personal life was marked by deep relationships, complex dynamics, and significant challenges that profoundly influenced his writing. His marriage to Catherine Hogarth, his family life, friendships with other literary figures, and personal struggles shaped both his character and his literary output. In this chapter, we will explore these aspects of Dickens's life, examining how they intertwined with his work and legacy. In April 1836, Charles Dickens married Catherine Hogarth, the daughter of George Hogarth, a prominent editor and a friend of Dickens. Their marriage seemed promising at first, and the couple welcomed 10 children over the years: Charles, Mary, Kate, Walter, Alfred, Sidney, and several others. The bustling household was filled with both joy and chaos, as Dickens juggled his burgeoning writing career with the responsibilities of fatherhood. Initially, Catherine was a supportive partner, helping Dickens manage household affairs and attending social functions with him. However, as Dickens's career flourished, the dynamics of their relationship began to shift. Dickens's relentless work ethic often left him emotionally distant from Catherine, leading to tensions within their marriage. Despite his early affection for her, he gradually became disillusioned with their life together, viewing Catherine as increasingly incompatible with his ambitions and aspirations. Catherine's nurturing role as a mother was crucial during Dickens's rise to fame. She provided stability for the family, allowing Dickens the freedom to write. However, as Dickens's success grew, he became more absorbed in his work and social engagements, leading to feelings of neglect in Catherine. Their once close relationship became strained, with Dickens's demanding schedule and public persona overshadowing their private life. The pressures of their large family also took a toll on their marriage. Dickens was often preoccupied with financial concerns and the well-being of his children, which contributed to the growing emotional distance between him and Catherine. Their differing perspectives on parenting and household management further exacerbated the situation. While Dickens aspired to create a nurturing home for his children, Catherine often felt overwhelmed by the responsibilities of motherhood. As the years progressed, Dickens's discontent with his marriage became increasingly evident. He began to spend more time away from home, seeking solace in his writing and social circles. This behavior created a rift between him and Catherine, who struggled to manage the household and care for their children in his absence. The emotional disconnect between them grew, culminating in a separation that would mark a turning point in both their lives. The complexities of Dickens's personal life profoundly influenced his literary work. His experiences as a child, marked by poverty and familial strife, found their way into his characters and narratives. The themes of family, love, and social injustice, which pervade his novels, can be traced back to his own upbringing and relationships. Dickens often explored the challenges of family life and the intricacies of human relationships, using his own experiences to inform his writing. The portrayal of childhood in Dickens's work reflects his deep empathy for the struggles of the young. Characters like Oliver Twist and David Copperfield are emblematic of the orphaned and marginalized children that Dickens sought to champion. His own childhood experiences, including the hardships he faced and the injustices he witnessed, fueled his passion for advocating for the vulnerable in society. The innocence and resilience of his young characters resonate with readers, creating a sense of connection and urgency. Moreover, the emotional turmoil of his marriage to Catherine provided rich material for his exploration of relationships in his novels. The tensions and conflicts he experienced in his personal life often manifested in his characters' struggles with love, loyalty, and societal expectations. The themes of abandonment, disillusionment, and redemption echo throughout his narratives, reflecting Dickens's own journey through love and loss. Dickens's relationships with his children also influenced his writing. He had a deep affection for his children and often portrayed fatherhood as a central theme in his work. His characters grapple with the complexities of parenthood, reflecting his desire to provide a nurturing environment for his own children despite the challenges he faced. The importance of family, love, and connection serves as a foundation in many of his novels, underscoring the profound impact of personal experiences on his literary output. Throughout his career, Dickens cultivated relationships with several prominent literary figures, enhancing his status within the literary community. His friendships with writers such as William Makepeace Thackeray and Wilkie Collins enriched his creative life and provided a supportive network during the challenges of his career. Dickens and Thackeray, both major literary figures of the Victorian era, shared mutual respect and admiration for each other's work. Their friendship was characterized by lively discussions about literature and society. Although their writing styles differed, Thackeray's satirical approach contrasted with Dickens's emotional storytelling. They appreciated each other's contributions to English literature. Dickens often attended Thackeray's literary gatherings, where they exchanged ideas and critiques, fostering a spirit of camaraderie among their contemporaries. Wilkie Collins, another significant figure in Dickens's life, became one of his closest friends and collaborators. The two writers shared a passion for storytelling and often engaged in discussions about plot development and character creation. Collins's novel, The Woman in White, published in 1860, showcased his skill in suspense and mystery, elements that resonated with Dickens's own narrative techniques. The friendship between Collins and Dickens blossomed as they collaborated on various projects, including stage adaptations and public readings. Collins's support during Dickens's tumultuous personal life provided a sense of companionship during a challenging period. Dickens's relationships with fellow writers extended beyond collaboration. They often served as sources of inspiration. He drew from their experiences, literary styles, and insights to enrich his own work. This network of literary friends provided Dickens with a sense of belonging within the literary community, allowing him to engage with others who shared his passion for storytelling. As Dickens's fame grew, so did the complexities of his personal life. The emotional distance between him and Catherine ultimately led to their separation in 1858. This decision marked a significant turning point for Dickens, as he struggled to navigate the implications of their fractured relationship. The separation was a public affair, attracting attention from the media and the public, which further compounded Dickens's distress. The separation was fraught with tension, as Dickens sought to maintain his public image while grappling with the emotional fallout. He faced criticism and scrutiny for his decision, and the media's portrayal of his personal life often felt invasive. Dickens's desire for privacy was at odds with the public's fascination with his life, creating an internal conflict that affected his mental well-being. During this tumultuous period, Dickens found solace in his work. He threw himself into writing, producing some of his most notable works during this time, including A Tale of Two Cities and Great Expectations. The creative process became a means of escape from the emotional turmoil he faced. Yet, the pain of his separation also seeped into his writing, influencing the themes of loss and redemption that permeate his novels. Despite the challenges he faced, Dickens remained committed to his children and sought to provide for them financially and emotionally. He maintained a close relationship with his children, often visiting them and supporting their endeavors. Dickens's dedication to his family, even amidst personal struggles, reflects his enduring desire to create a legacy of love and care. In the years following his separation from Catherine, Dickens entered into a relationship with actress Ellen Ternan. This relationship was marked by secrecy, as Dickens sought to shield it from public scrutiny. His romance with Ternan was a source of both joy and anxiety, as Dickens navigated the complexities of love while grappling with the remnants of his past marriage. The relationship provided him with emotional fulfillment but also presented new challenges, particularly concerning his public persona and the expectations placed upon him. Charles Dickens's personal life and relationships played a crucial role in shaping his literary career. His marriage to Catherine Hogarth, marked by both affection and tension, influenced his writing and character development. The complexities of family life, friendships with prominent literary figures, and the challenges he faced during his separation from Catherine all contributed to the depth and richness of his work. Through his experiences, Dickens forged a powerful connection between his personal struggles and his literary legacy, ensuring that his stories continue to resonate with readers today. Charles Dickens was not only a masterful storyteller but also a passionate social advocate who used his platform to address the pressing issues of his time. His commitment to social reform was deeply rooted in his personal experiences and observations of the struggles faced by the impoverished and marginalized in Victorian society. Through his writings and public engagements, Dickens sought to shed light on social injustices and inspire change. Dickens's role as a social reformer was integral to his identity as a writer. He recognized the power of literature to effect change, using his novels as vehicles for social commentary. The injustices he witnessed in his own life, particularly during his childhood, fueled his desire to advocate for the vulnerable. His early experiences with poverty, child labor, and the hardships faced by the working class informed his narratives, making him acutely aware of the social issues of his time. Through his characters and stories, Dickens highlighted the plight of the poor, the injustices of the legal system, and the struggles of women and children. His works served as a mirror to society, urging readers to confront the harsh realities of their world. Novels like Oliver Twist, which depicted the brutal treatment of orphan children, and Bleak House, which critiqued the inefficiencies of the legal system, exemplified his dedication to social reform. Moreover, Dickens actively engaged in public discourse on social issues. He participated in debates, wrote essays, and delivered lectures that called for reforms in areas such as education, child labor, and the treatment of the poor. His ability to articulate the struggles of the disenfranchised resonated with audiences, establishing him as a leading voice for social change in Victorian England. Beyond his literary contributions, Dickens was deeply involved in charitable works and social causes. He supported numerous organizations dedicated to improving the lives of the poor, including the Society for the Suppression of Vice and the British and Foreign School Society. He believed that education was a fundamental right and a means to empower individuals, particularly children. His advocacy for educational reform was a recurring theme in his writing, and he often called for the establishment of free, accessible schools. Dickens also took an active role in various charitable initiatives. He organized and participated in fundraising events, such as benefit performances, to support causes close to his heart. One of the most notable was the establishment of the Household Words magazine, which aimed to provide a platform for social reform discussions and raise awareness of social issues. The magazine featured articles on education, labor rights, and the living conditions of the poor, showcasing Dickens's commitment to using his influence for positive change. His compassion for the less fortunate extended to his personal life as well. Dickens was known to provide financial assistance to those in need, often anonymously. He supported his former colleagues and friends who fell on hard times and used his wealth to uplift others, embodying the philanthropic spirit that characterized his later years. One of Dickens's most enduring legacies is his advocacy for children's rights and education. He understood that access to education was crucial for breaking the cycle of poverty and providing children with opportunities for a better future. His novels often highlighted the plight of children, portraying their struggles against neglect, exploitation, and abuse. In works like Oliver Twist, Dickens vividly depicted the harsh realities faced by orphaned and impoverished children. Through the character of Oliver, he exposed the inhumane conditions in workhouses and the exploitation of vulnerable youth. This portrayal was a call to action, urging society to recognize the importance of protecting children and providing them with the care and education they deserved. Dickens also emphasized the role of education in fostering social change. He believed that educated individuals could challenge societal norms and advocate for their rights. His own experiences in a blacking factory as a child, coupled with his later success as a writer, fueled his belief in the transformative power of education. He advocated for reforms that would ensure every child received a quality education, free from the burdens of labor and poverty. His commitment to children's rights extended beyond his writing. He actively supported educational initiatives, including the establishment of free schools. Dickens's influence in this area was significant, as he helped raise awareness about the importance of education in shaping a just and equitable society. Dickens's public readings became a crucial aspect of his career, significantly contributing to his popularity and expanding his influence as a social advocate. In the 1850s, he began a series of readings from his works, captivating audiences with his dramatic storytelling and powerful character portrayals. These events drew large crowds and provided an opportunity for Dickens to connect with his readers on a personal level. The readings allowed Dickens to convey the emotions and themes of his works in a way that written text alone could not achieve. His performances brought characters to life, enabling audiences to empathize with their struggles and experiences. This connection fostered a sense of community and engagement around the social issues he addressed in his writing. Moreover, the public readings served as a platform for Dickens to discuss social issues directly with his audience. He used these events to raise awareness about poverty, education, and the plight of the marginalized, encouraging his listeners to take action. The impact of his readings extended beyond entertainment. They became a catalyst for social change, galvanizing public support for various causes. Dickens's success as a performer also reflected the changing nature of literature and its relationship with the public. As a popular author, he transcended the boundaries of traditional literary circles, becoming a household name and a cultural icon. His ability to engage with audiences through performance further solidified his status as a leading voice for social reform in Victorian society. As Dickens's career progressed, his writing evolved to reflect the changing social landscape of Victorian England. His later works, marked by darker themes and complex narratives, illustrate his growing concern for societal issues and the human condition. In this chapter, we will explore his transition to darker themes, notable novels such as Little Dorrit, A Christmas Carol, and Our Mutual Friend, and analyze how his writing reflects the societal changes of the time. We will also delve into his last novel, The Mystery of Edwin Drood, and its incomplete nature, highlighting the uncertainties that marked the final years of his life. Dickens's later works exhibit a noticeable shift toward darker themes, reflecting his increasing awareness of the complexities and injustices of life. While his earlier novels often contained elements of hope and redemption, his later writings grappled with more somber subjects, such as despair, existentialism, and the inherent flaws of society. This transition can be attributed to Dickens's personal experiences and the changing social conditions of his time. The rise of industrialization and urbanization in Victorian England brought about significant social upheaval. Dickens observed the impact of these changes on the lives of ordinary people, leading him to explore the darker aspects of human existence. Themes of alienation, moral ambiguity, and the struggle for survival became prominent in his later works, as Dickens sought to confront the harsh realities faced by the working class and the disenfranchised. In novels like Little Dorrit, published in 1857, Dickens delves into the complexities of life within the confines of debtors' prisons and the consequences of systemic poverty. The character of Amy Dorrit, born and raised in a debtor's prison, embodies the struggles of individuals trapped in a cycle of despair. Dickens's portrayal of the effects of poverty on family dynamics and personal identity serves as a poignant critique of societal structures that perpetuate suffering. Little Dorrit stands as a testament to Dickens's ability to weave intricate narratives that illuminate the struggles of the human spirit. Through the lens of Amy Dorrit's life, Dickens explores themes of familial loyalty, love, and the quest for freedom. The novel intricately critiques the injustices of the British legal system and the social order that confines individuals to their circumstances. Another notable work, A Christmas Carol, 1843, reflects Dickens's evolving perspective on societal issues. This novella, featuring the iconic character Ebenezer Scrooge, encapsulates the themes of redemption, compassion, and the importance of social responsibility. Scrooge's transformation from a miser to a benevolent figure serves as a powerful reminder of the potential for change within individuals. The story's emphasis on kindness and generosity resonated with readers, making it one of Dickens's most beloved works. A Christmas Carol also marked a departure from the darker themes present in some of his other works, offering a glimmer of hope amid societal challenges. In Our Mutual Friend, 1864, Dickens further explores themes of wealth, class disparity, and moral corruption. The novel's intricate plot intertwines the lives of various characters, each representing different facets of society. Through the character of John Harmon, who inherits a fortune, Dickens critiques the dehumanizing effects of wealth and the lengths individuals will go to obtain it. The novel's exploration of love, betrayal, and redemption highlights the complexities of human relationships, showcasing Dickens's masterful storytelling. Dickens's later works serve as a mirror to the changing social landscape of Victorian England. As industrialization transformed the nation, Dickens grappled with the consequences of progress on individuals and communities. His exploration of themes such as alienation, class struggle, and moral decay reflects the anxieties of a society undergoing rapid change. The shift in Dickens's writing also parallels his personal evolution as an author. As he matured, he became increasingly aware of the limitations of his earlier optimism. The darker themes in his later works convey a sense of urgency, urging readers to confront the societal issues that plagued their time. Dickens's ability to address complex moral dilemmas and portray the struggles of ordinary individuals solidified his reputation as a social commentator and a literary giant. Moreover, his later works often emphasize the interconnectedness of characters and their shared experiences. Dickens's intricate characterizations and plot developments showcase his understanding of the human condition, allowing readers to empathize with the struggles of his characters. This emphasis on human relationships and societal structures reflects his belief in the importance of community and social responsibility. Dickens's final novel, The Mystery of Edwin Drood, published posthumously in 1870, remains an enigmatic testament to his literary genius and the uncertainties that marked the last years of his life. The novel was left unfinished at the time of his death in 1870, leaving readers with unanswered questions about the fate of its characters and the resolution of its plot. The Mystery of Edwin Drood delves into themes of obsession, identity, and moral ambiguity. The story revolves around Edwin Drood's mysterious disappearance and the dark secrets of the characters involved in his life. Dickens's choice to explore such themes in his final work reflects his evolving perspective on human nature and the complexities of morality. The incomplete nature of the novel has led to extensive speculation and analysis over the years, with various interpretations regarding its intended conclusion. Scholars and fans alike have sought to fill in the gaps, creating alternate endings and theories about the fate of the characters. This uncertainty surrounding Edwin Drood mirrors the complexities of Dickens's own life and the unresolved tensions within his personal relationships. Dickens's death on June 9, 1870, left a profound impact on the literary world. His legacy as a social advocate, masterful storyteller, and keen observer of human nature endures in his works. Despite the unfinished nature of The Mystery of Edwin Drood, the novel stands as a testament to Dickens's continued exploration of the darker themes that characterized his later writing. Dickens's later works illustrate his evolution as a writer and his response to the changing social landscape of Victorian England. The transition to darker themes, notable novels, and the unfinished Edwin Drood exemplify his enduring legacy as a literary giant and a passionate advocate for social reform. His ability to weave intricate narratives that address the complexities of human existence ensures that his works remain relevant and resonant with readers today. Charles Dickens's contributions to literature and social reform have left an indelible mark on both his contemporaries and generations of writers who followed. His works continue to resonate with audiences around the world, influencing various aspects of popular culture, literature, and discussions on social justice. This chapter will explore Dickens's impact on literature, his influence on contemporary writers, the adaptations of his works in various media, and his enduring relevance in social justice discussions. Dickens's legacy in literature is unparalleled. He was not only a master of storytelling but also a pioneer of the serialized novel, which captivated readers and established a new narrative form that would influence subsequent generations of writers. His ability to blend engaging plots with rich characterizations and social commentary transformed the landscape of English literature. Dickens's unique style, characterized by vivid descriptions, memorable characters, and intricate plots, set a standard for novelists that remains influential to this day. His novels often explored themes of poverty, social injustice, and the struggles of the human spirit, addressing issues that were prevalent in Victorian society. By bringing these topics to the forefront, Dickens challenged the status quo and inspired readers to confront the realities of their world. His powerful depictions of the plight of the poor, the injustices of the legal system, and the complexities of human relationships resonated deeply with audiences, making his works timeless classics. In popular culture, Dickens's characters and stories have become iconic, permeating various forms of media. Phrases like, "bah," "humbug," from A Christmas Carol have entered the lexicon, while characters such as Ebenezer Scrooge and Oliver Twist have become cultural symbols representing different aspects of society. The very name, Dickensian, has entered the language to describe anything reminiscent of the bleak conditions and social critiques found in his works. Moreover, Dickens's influence extends beyond literature into music, visual arts, and theater. His stories have inspired countless adaptations, reimaginings, and reinterpretations across various platforms, showcasing the lasting impact of his narratives on the cultural landscape. Dickens's influence can be seen in the works of many contemporary writers who draw inspiration from his themes, characterizations, and narrative techniques. Authors such as Toni Morrison, Salman Rushdie, and Stephen King have acknowledged Dickens's impact on their writing, citing his ability to intertwine complex plots with profound social commentary. His narrative style, characterized by vivid imagery and a keen understanding of human nature, has become a model for writers seeking to create immersive and relatable worlds. Dickens's attention to character development and his skill in portraying the struggles of ordinary people continue to resonate with modern audiences, making his works relevant in today's literary landscape. Additionally, the use of social commentary in contemporary literature can be traced back to Dickens's influence. Writers who address issues of inequality, injustice, and the human condition often draw from the legacy of Dickens, employing similar techniques to highlight the challenges faced by marginalized communities. This connection underscores the enduring relevance of Dickens's themes in an ever-evolving society. Furthermore, the serialized format that Dickens popularized has found new life in modern storytelling. Television shows and streaming series often emulate this structure, presenting episodic narratives that engage viewers and encourage ongoing investment in character arcs. The episodic nature of Dickens's novels, which kept readers eagerly anticipating the next installment, has influenced how stories are told in contemporary media. The adaptability of Dickens's works is a testament to their timelessness and universality. Numerous film, theater, and television adaptations have brought his stories to new audiences, showcasing the enduring appeal of his narratives. From classic black-and-white films to modern cinematic interpretations, Dickens's tales have been reimagined in various forms, demonstrating their adaptability to different contexts and cultures. One of the most celebrated adaptations is A Christmas Carol, which has been retold countless times in film, stage productions, and television specials. Each adaptation brings its unique interpretation to Dickens's story, highlighting different aspects of the narrative while maintaining the core themes of redemption and social responsibility. The numerous adaptations, including those starring Alastair Sim and Michael Caine, have solidified the story's place in holiday traditions worldwide. Similarly, Oliver Twist has been adapted into several successful films and musicals, including the acclaimed Oliver! 1968, which won several Academy Awards. These adaptations not only introduced Dickens's work to new generations but also emphasized the ongoing relevance of his themes of poverty and social injustice. The theatrical world has also embraced Dickens, with various stage adaptations of his novels capturing the imagination of audiences. Productions of Great Expectations and A Tale of Two Cities continue to draw crowds, showcasing the timelessness of Dickens's narratives and the universality of his themes. In recent years, adaptations have taken on new forms, with television miniseries and streaming platforms bringing Dickens's works to modern audiences. The BBC has produced several adaptations, including a notable version of Bleak House that received critical acclaim for its innovative storytelling and production design. These adaptations reflect a contemporary understanding of Dickens's work, appealing to both longtime fans and newcomers. Perhaps one of the most significant aspects of Dickens's legacy is his continued relevance in discussions of social justice. His unwavering commitment to advocating for the marginalized and the disenfranchised remains pertinent in today's society. As issues of inequality, poverty, and social injustice continue to plague the modern world, Dickens's insights into the human condition provide a framework for understanding and addressing these challenges. His works serve as powerful reminders of the consequences of social neglect and the importance of compassion and empathy in addressing societal issues. Contemporary movements advocating for social change often reference Dickens's writings, highlighting the need for systemic reforms and the protection of human rights. Moreover, Dickens's portrayal of social issues resonates with activists and advocates working to address modern-day injustices. His emphasis on the interconnectedness of society, the moral responsibility of individuals, and the importance of community aligns with contemporary efforts to foster social awareness and inspire action. In educational settings, Dickens's works are often used as a lens through which students can explore themes of social justice and empathy. His narratives challenge readers to confront uncomfortable truths about society and encourage critical thinking about the structures that perpetuate inequality. Discussions surrounding his novels often delve into the ethical implications of social responsibility, inviting readers to reflect on their roles in fostering a more just world. Charles Dickens's legacy is profound and multifaceted, impacting literature, popular culture, and discussions of social justice. His contributions to storytelling and his commitment to social reform continue to resonate in contemporary society, inspiring writers, artists, and activists alike. Through his enduring works and their adaptations, Dickens's insights into the human experience and his advocacy for the marginalized remain relevant, ensuring that his voice continues to be heard in the ongoing discourse on social justice and humanity. Charles Dickens died on June 9, 1870, at the age of 58, leaving behind a monumental legacy that would shape literature for generations to come. His death occurred at his home, Gad's Hill Place, in Higham, Kent, where he had lived for the last years of his life. The circumstances surrounding his death were both poignant and reflective of his lifelong commitment to storytelling. Just days before his passing, Dickens had been engaged in a series of public readings, showcasing his literary prowess and captivating audiences with his vibrant prose. On the evening of June 8, Dickens suffered a stroke that left him incapacitated. His health had been in decline for some time, exacerbated by his relentless work schedule and the physical toll of his extensive public readings. Despite the medical attention he received, he succumbed to the stroke the following day. The news of his death shocked the nation and sent waves of grief through his vast readership, prompting public mourning that underscored his status as one of England's most beloved authors. In the wake of his death, tributes poured in from across the literary and artistic communities. Fellow writers, politicians, and everyday readers expressed their sorrow at the loss of a man whose work had profoundly impacted their lives. The newspapers of the time were filled with heartfelt obituaries that lauded Dickens not only as a master storyteller but also as a champion of social reform. His funeral, held at Westminster Abbey on June 14, 1870, was attended by a multitude of admirers, marking the final farewell to a literary giant. The public reaction to Dickens's death was one of widespread grief and reflection. He had become a cultural icon, and the emotional response to his passing demonstrated the deep connection readers felt with his characters and stories. Many fans organized memorial gatherings, while others laid flowers at his grave. The impact of his work was evident in the numerous letters sent to newspapers, expressing the profound loss felt by individuals who had grown up reading his novels and who had found solace and inspiration in his writing. The response was not limited to the literary community. Dickens had become a symbol of Victorian values, championing the rights of the downtrodden and advocating for social justice. His death was mourned not just as a personal loss but as a loss to the broader societal movements he had inspired. Many viewed him as a voice for the voiceless, and his absence left a void in the fight for social reform. As tributes continued to pour in, it became clear that Dickens had not only shaped literature but had also become a moral compass for many. In addition to the immediate expressions of grief, his passing sparked discussions about his legacy and the impact of his works on society. Critics and scholars began to examine his novels more closely, reassessing their relevance and the depth of their social commentary. The public discourse around his death catalyzed a renewed interest in his writings, leading to a resurgence of popularity that would last well beyond his lifetime. Following Dickens's death, His works continued to gain prominence through various posthumous publications and adaptations. Several incomplete works, including The Mystery of Edwin Drood, were published, captivating readers with their intrigue and leaving them yearning for resolution. This novel, in particular, has spawned a myriad of adaptations and theories regarding its ending, ensuring Dickens's presence in literary discussions long after his passing. Additionally, many of Dickens's works were adapted for stage and screen in the years following his death. These adaptations helped to introduce his narratives to new audiences and demonstrated the versatility of his storytelling. The continued success of stage productions and film adaptations, such as Great Expectations and A Christmas Carol, not only revived interest in his original texts but also showcased their timeless appeal. In literary circles, posthumous recognition of Dickens's contributions led to the establishment of various editions of his works. Scholars began to analyze his writing with a critical lens, exploring themes of social justice, class struggle, and moral complexity in greater depth. This academic interest facilitated the emergence of Dickens studies as a legitimate field of inquiry, further cementing his status as a canonical author. The 20th century saw an increasing number of collections of Dickens's letters and autobiographical writings, offering insights into his personal life, thoughts, and creative processes. These publications enriched readers' understanding of the man behind the stories and illustrated the complexities of his character, reinforcing the notion that his life experiences greatly informed his literary output. In the years following Dickens's death, the Dickens Fellowship was founded in 1902, dedicated to promoting the study and appreciation of his works. This organization has played a vital role in preserving Dickens's legacy, fostering scholarly research, and organizing events that celebrate his life and contributions to literature. The Fellowship hosts annual gatherings, lectures, and discussions, ensuring that Dickens's influence continues to be felt in academic and literary circles. Ongoing celebrations of Dickens's work take place globally, particularly during significant anniversaries related to his life and publications. Events such as the Dickens Festival in Rochester and various readings of his works keep his memory alive and engage new generations of readers. The annual Dickens Day events often include performances, discussions, and educational activities aimed at fostering a love for his stories and encouraging deeper exploration of his themes. Moreover, Dickens's works have found new relevance in contemporary discussions about social issues, making him a figure of interest in current debates surrounding inequality, poverty, and human rights. The adaptability of his narratives continues to resonate, as modern adaptations explore the same themes that Dickens highlighted in his lifetime. Through these ongoing engagements with his work, Dickens remains a vital part of cultural conversations, emphasizing the enduring importance of storytelling in understanding human experiences. Charles Dickens's contributions to literature and society are vast and profound. His ability to weave intricate narratives that address complex social issues has left a lasting impact on the literary world. Dickens's keen observations of human nature, coupled with his deep empathy for the marginalized, allowed him to create characters that resonate with readers across time and space. His novels serve not only as compelling stories but also as powerful commentaries on the human condition, urging society to confront its moral obligations. Dickens's legacy is not confined to the pages of his books. It extends into the very fabric of our cultural consciousness. His characters and stories have become integral to discussions on social justice, inspiring movements for change and fostering a sense of empathy among readers. The continued relevance of his themes in modern literature and social discourse underscores the importance of his work, as issues of inequality and human rights remain critical in contemporary society. Ultimately, Dickens's enduring legacy lies in his ability to capture the complexities of the human experience. Through his storytelling, he invites readers to reflect on their own lives and the world around them, encouraging a deeper understanding of empathy and social responsibility. As we navigate the challenges of our time, Dickens's insights into human nature and social justice serve as guiding principles, reminding us of the transformative power of storytelling. In conclusion, Charles Dickens's influence continues to be felt across literature, popular culture, and social advocacy. His life and work exemplify the importance of storytelling in shaping our understanding of the world and fostering connections among individuals. As we celebrate his contributions and reflect on his enduring legacy, we recognize that the stories he shared remain as relevant today as they were in the Victorian era, inviting us to engage with the complexities of our shared humanity. Some of the suggested books. 1. Charles Dickens, a biography by Claire Tomalin. This biography provides an in-depth look at Dickens's life, exploring his personal and professional experiences that shaped his literary career. Tomlin draws on a wealth of primary sources, including letters and diaries, to present a vivid portrait of the author. 2. Dickens, A Life, by Peter Ackroyd. Ackroyd's comprehensive biography offers a detailed examination of Dickens's life and works, emphasizing his role as a social commentator and literary innovator. The book explores Dickens's relationships, writing process, and the social context of his time. 3. The Cambridge Companion to Charles Dickens, edited by John O. Jordan. This collection of essays covers various aspects of Dickens's works, including themes, characters, and his influence on literature. Each essay is written by a different scholar, providing diverse perspectives on Dickens's contributions to the literary canon. 4. Charles Dickens, The Biography, by Michael Slater. Slater's biography delves into Dickens's life with a focus on his writing career. It examines how his experiences informed his literary output and the lasting impact of his works on readers and society. 5. Great Expectations and A Tale of Two Cities, Penguin Classics. While these are primary texts, the annotated editions often include valuable introductions and notes that provide context, analysis, and background information on Dickens's themes, characterizations, and historical relevance. Some of the suggested articles. 1. The Social Criticism of Charles Dickens, by Philip Collins. This article examines Dickens's critique of Victorian society, focusing on themes of social injustice, class struggle, and the plight of the poor. Collins analyzes how Dickens used his writing as a tool for social reform. 2. Dickens and the Politics of Childhood, by Jacqueline Rose. Rose explores Dickens's portrayal of childhood in his works, discussing how he highlighted the struggles faced by children in Victorian England. This article provides insights into Dickens's views on education and child welfare. 3. Dickens and Gender, The Influence of Victorian Ideas on His Work, by and R. Lawrence. This article investigates how Victorian gender norms influenced Dickens's characterizations and narratives. Lawrence analyzes the representation of women in Dickens's works, shedding light on his complex views on gender. Some of the online resources. 1. The Charles Dickens Museum. Located in Dickens's former home at 48 Doughty Street in London, this museum offers a wealth of resources, including exhibitions, manuscripts, and memorabilia. The museum's website features articles, educational resources, and information on events related to Dickens. 2. Project Gutenberg. This online library offers free access to a wide range of Dickens's works, including many of his novels and short stories. Readers can explore his complete works and gain insights into his literary style. 3. The Dickens Fellowship. Founded in 1902, this organization promotes the study and appreciation of Dickens's works. Their website features resources for scholars and fans, including publications, newsletters, and information about events and conferences. 4. The Victorian Web. This comprehensive online resource covers various aspects of Victorian literature, culture, and history. It includes articles, essays, and links related to Dickens, making it a valuable tool for researchers and enthusiasts. 5. Charles Dickens on JSTOR. JSTOR provides access to a wealth of academic articles and papers related to Dickens and his works. Scholars can find in-depth analyses and discussions on various aspects of his writing, themes, and social commentary. Studying Charles Dickens offers invaluable insights into Victorian society and the human condition. The suggested books, articles, and resources provide a solid foundation for exploring his life, works, and the enduring relevance of his themes. Whether through biographies, critical essays, or primary texts, engaging with Dickens's literature allows readers to appreciate his profound impact on literature and social reform.